Welcome to AskStuart.com, where I'm actually coming to you from a car park in the car, and I've got some time to kill, and I thought what better than to spend this time doing a video for the blog. So what I'm actually going to do in this video is cover the question of why should I list build? And whilst I'm not actually answering somebody's specific question here, this is something that we're always asked. We're always asked sometimes, what do we mean by list building? Why should we be doing it? Is it better to list build than to just generate sales directly on websites and that kind of thing? So that's what we're really going to be getting into. So we're going to call this video why you should list build in your online business. So first of all, list building is in most instances a strategy where you're collecting people's email addresses in order to be able to continue to communicate with them. So a prime example is you land on a website, we've all done it, and then you see a page or an area on the website where it says enter your email address for more information or to receive this free guide, this information, this video series, that kind of thing. This is actually something I've been doing since 2008. And when people get started in online business, and a lot of people that have been in online business for some time, they're often really weighing up whether it's worth, asking for people's email addresses. Do people really want to give their email addresses and that kind of thing? And often people will think, well, I've got a product that I want to market and sell. I'd rather people just came to my website, and if they like it and it's good for them, that they buy it. And whilst I understand that, there's some really important things that you need to know and really understand about the whole strategy of online business and online selling. And that's going to better help you make an informed decision to whether you should be list building in your business. And I'll just put this out there. Building my list, as I like to say, is one of the best decisions I've ever made in business. It truly has become probably my greatest asset of them all. And so why is that? Well, first of all, the place where most people go wrong when it comes to building a list is they think that the idea is just to get email addresses and then basically spam them. Really, even if they don't use the word spam, they think get email addresses and then bombard those individuals with things to buy. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. I've seen it in so many different markets where you enter your email address and the next thing you know is it's just sales presentation after sales presentation after sales presentation. And actually that's a very inefficient strategy. Whilst it might generate some sales, it's not actually a long-term strategy. And true list building, and the idea behind it is to enable you to truly be able to build relationships and long-term relationships with your subscribers. And the reason you want to do this is very simple. Most people don't buy the first time they land on your website or the first time that they see it. In fact, they say, and I don't know how accurate this stat is, I know it's more than accurate for my businesses, but it takes a minimum of 7 times for somebody to see your offer before they actually commit and follow through with a purchase. So you could be doing a lot of hard work online with your social media, your advertising and that kind of thing. Somebody comes along to your website, they're actually a very good prospect for what it is that you're offering, but they don't make the decision to buy. Maybe they don't know the brand, they're not sure of whether the product is exactly what they want right now, maybe it's not the right time financially, that kind of thing. Now if you think about it, if you have no way to follow up with that individual once they've left your website, what's the chances of them coming back to your website? It's actually very, very unlikely in the big World Wide Web where there are so many different options and different sites and everything else. So the key to be able to ensure that you can actually continue to follow up with individuals who visit your site and whether they buy or not is to actually enable you to be able to do it. So here's an example of what I do in my businesses. Is I offer what I call, or is known in the industry as a lead magnet. My preference is often video, that kind of thing. It could be a webinar, it could be a report, it could be a blog, it could be a monthly, weekly, daily newsletter, that kind of thing. And what you're effectively saying is, hey, you're here on my website, you're interested in this, whatever that topic might be, and give us your email address and this is what I'm going to send you for free. And that's how you incentivize people to give you their email address. Now, the great thing with this is, as I said, it enables you to then follow up with those individuals, which is going to drastically increase your chances of making the sale, even though it's unlikely to be on the first day, which is what a lot of people want. It's drastically increasing your chances. Now, if you think about it, there are a lot of businesses that are doing it now. And this is something that I want to make very clear. There are business models that are built around email marketing. If you've heard of Groupon, if you know Groupon, they're basically an email marketing company. You give give them your email address and they send you their latest offers on products and maybe vacation packages or weekends away, physical products. I think I've actually bought an electric toothbrush off them before. But here's the reality. I don't know about you, but I know for me is that I actually rarely open their emails anymore, because I just know that it's going to sink a bunch of my time into their web pages, and if I even do go to their website, chances are in most instances it's not going to actually be something that I'm looking for at all. I think probably the first time that I subscribed to Groupon is because I was just checking them out and seeing what they're up to. Maybe I actually did see a product I was interested in, I can't remember, but I can tell you this, and that's that I really very rarely open their email addresses, and I can imagine a lot of people are the same. And why is that? Well, it's because we're bombarded with email. We're constantly getting email. Businesses and more businesses are using it because they've come to understand that it is a good strategy. And the great thing is that most people are doing it very, very wrong. So what that means is we're able to stand out as online business owners or marketers, however you want to label it, by actually being an individual or a brand or a business that provides really engaging information that's actually educational and interesting and that kind of thing. Most businesses don't. Most of their emails that go out are promotions, discounts, buy this, buy that, and actually people are blind to it. They're so used to it. So whilst list building isn't the same as it was, say, in 1998, where it was a novelty for people to open your emails and purchase a product with a coupon or a discount code, it doesn't mean that email marketing is dead now or it's dying. In fact, over the last couple of years, I've actually seen very, very good responses with my email marketing, far greater than even 5-6 years ago, by really upping my game in terms of the value actually that I provide to my subscribers. So going back to the topic of why you should list build, it's very simple, is it's going to really help you generate a lot more sales and trust within your business, but it's also going to become a huge asset for you. Imagine having those 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 subscribers. I have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I've been doing this a very long time, but subscribers who know, like, and trust you because you've taken the time to not only get their email address, but actually email them with engaging, insightful information. So the way that you're really going to want to think about this is, once you've got somebody's email addresses, what can you do to connect with those individuals more? What can you do to help them solve more of their problems, give them more interesting information, even entertain them? One of the best strategies with email marketing is through storytelling, is just by connecting with people as real humans, sharing your own stories, and then tying that in with whatever it is that you do, whatever solutions you solve, whatever problems you're solving, or whatever products you're actually providing. If you're in entertainment and you've got a great product that is fun and it's cool to use, I don't know, maybe an electric skateboard, that's something that I'm into right now, then sharing tours and people going out on their boards and interesting sites that people are doing and tracks that people are finding, that kind of thing. If you're a surfer, surfing in different locations and that kind of thing, if you can share information that's based around you and your business and your brand, people are going to open your emails and they're going to be very engaged with what it is that you do. Here's another example. I have software products and I also have training products. A lot of my emails and videos are very personal in terms of what I mean by that is very centered around me and my journey in business. So I'll share, seminars that I'm at and I'm holding and I'm speaking from. I'll talk about some of my own personal life and lifestyle choices, and people will follow and be engaged with my materials because they've come to know, like, and in many instances trust me in terms of the information that I'm providing. Now, what that means is when I do send out a promotion, I send out a video with an offer, or I send out an email with a link to check something out, I get a very good what's called click-through rate. In other words, people read the email, they click the link, or they watch the video, they click the link, and then I'm hugely increasing my leverage in my business to make that sale. And the first time I ever really realized the power of this was when I built a few thousand subscribers. I sent a link out to a buddy of mine's product, which was teaching people how to do Facebook marketing. This is back in like 2008, and I made many thousands in commissions from, well, it was actually 2 emails in the end, but from the very first email that went out, I made many thousands even from the first email, because of the amount of people that actually bought that particular product. And now I could have never sent that email, and people would have never trusted me to check out that offer if I hadn't put in the work to build my subscriber base. So building your list is an asset, and I say that because if I lost my current businesses today, my software business, my education company, and I had to start from scratch, but I still had my email list, I know that tomorrow I can continue to engage with that list, take the time to figure out what my next venture is, what I'm involved with, and then I've got this huge audience of people to market to speak to. Not many businesses or business owners have that. If their shop gets shut, and you know, they no longer have their location or anything like that, they don't have the audience, the following, the people walking by, the people in town. With an online business, it's the same. If you've just got a website, and then that website or that product or service doesn't happen to be something that the market is demanding anymore, it's very, very quick for you to be able to move on or reinvent or go into a new industry or a new market, or market your next product. Maybe you've already got a good, well-selling product. Again, if you've got an audience for that product and you've collected data and people who actually are engaged with that, you launch another product. It's a platform. Your list is a platform to go to, or it's an audience to go to, that's going to enable you to be able to get off to the fastest of starts. So I'm going to be doing many more videos on Ask Stuart on the general strategy and tactics of list building, but this is why you should list build. In other words, it's a chance for you to have a huge audience over time, which is going to be great leverage for your business, and it's going to eventually become a massive asset for you that you're going to want to be able to take advantage of. And like I said, I'm in a position where I can literally generate tens and tens of thousands of dollars in sales from one email, because I've been doing this for some time, and that can be the same for you. Take the time to build your list, follow up with your subscribers, build that relationship with your subscribers, demonstrate that you can serve them, that you can be of interest to them, and then, you know, just watch what happens. The magic starts to happen. It's the closest to push button money that you're ever going to experience. There's obviously a lot of work involved, but once you've written the email, you hit send, it's done, it goes out through your autoresponder, and you know, you can write your own paycheck, and a very significant one at that. So again, thanks for checking out this askstuart.com video, and I look forward to seeing you in another one very, very soon. Take care.